Hello there, everyone. My name is James Besser. I'm a pianist and conductor, and I've worked with the Long Island Opera Night for many years. I'm a very good friend of Isabella Euridice Johnson, the founder of this wonderful opera series on Long Island. Today we have a beautiful program, beginning with Linda Garrity. Linda has sung with us many times, and you're going to enjoy her fine performance. She's going to begin with the beautiful Porgi, amor, the Countess's aria at the beginning of the Marriage of Figaro. Then she'll sing a favorite of all of us, O mio babbino, caro, that beautiful aria by Puccini. Next we have a wonderful tenor, Raymond Storms, who I've been very happy to work with personally. He's going to sing the beautiful Faro, senza, Euridice, the aria from Orpheus and Euridice by Gluck. Now we have a special treat for you. A poet, Bill Graeser, is going to sing 4 of his poems. He's worked as a dairy farmer, a carpenter, but he's an excellent poet. Finally, today, we're having a singer who has sung at the Metropolitan Opera, the fine Daniel Sutin, the baritone. He's going to sing the stirring and dramatic Nemico, della, patria, the aria from Andrea Chenier. We all hope you enjoy this wonderful program.
Hello, Opera Night Long Island. My name is Linda Teixeira. I'm originally from Lindenhurst. I studied opera at the Hart School of Music and Hunter College, and I'm finishing my master's degree in music education from Queens College. I co-founded the Queen's Sound Ensemble, which is a chamber ensemble. We perform music for violin, voice, and piano. I've been singing with the Opera Night for years, since 2008, and I'm very excited to be performing in this concert. I will be singing O mio babbino, caro from Gianni Schicchi. It's by Puccini, and it's a very famous aria. It means, oh, my dear papa. And in this aria, Loretta is begging her father, please let me marry Renuccio. He's so good looking. He's so cute. And if my love is in vain, I'm going to throw myself into the river. And she says, Daddy, please have pity. And in the end, she does end up with Renuccio. So there's a happy ending. I will be singing Porgi, amor from Le Nozze di Figaro. And in this aria, the Countess laments the loss of her love. The Count has been unfaithful, and she is just devastated in this moment. This is the aria in the beginning of Act Two. But in the end, everything does work out.
I will be singing tonight. Faro, so I'm Orpheus, and I am the musician favored by the gods. My wife has already passed a Euridice once. I plead with them, please. I am her faithful husband. I must get her back. So they bargain with me. We will let you go and get a Euridice on one condition. You must never look at her again. So of course I break and I look at her, and there she lays died. What will I do? Where will I go without Euridice?
Vedi tu Hello, my name is Bill Graeser. I was born and raised in Mastic, Long Island. That's a little east of Patchogue on the South Shore. And it's a delight to share some poems with you. The first is called Long Island Roots. Sand is soil enough for scrub pine and rose plum. On this land I too call home, though I've packed the covered wagon of a car and gone west. I return each year to my roots, Mom, in the dwindling sand of old age, as scrub pine look skyward and rose plum open the circus of petals once more. This next one called What the Wrecking Ball Does on His Day Off. He tried bowling. Now there's not a bowling alley around where he's allowed. Golf too required a grace, a sensitivity which he had not. Well then, he said, how about a dip in the pool? But as he approached the diving board, he was escorted out. Finally, he found a concrete park bench where, if he sat all day, no one minded. From where, looking up, he delighted in how the sun was round like him, and marveled at how slowly it swung across the sky. If I swung that slow, he thought, I'd be fired. Still, the sun does what it's meant to do, demolishing the darkness with indomitable light. This one is called Sisters. I'm waiting for a bus on Long Island, where most people have cars, but those who don't wait for a bus. And two sisters are playing, the one maybe 4, the other almost 3, when they look up, as I do too, to see from above a feather floating. And where it lands they run to pick it up, but reaching out her hand the older stops, letting the younger, who just arrived, being slower of legs, be the first to touch it, to hold it high, who then offers it to her sister, who holds it high, who then offers it to me. And last poem, called The Hitchhiker. I picked up an alligator hitchhiking. I know they say don't, but we were headed the same way and I gave it a try. At first it was awkward, me coming from the street, him from the swamp. But as we spoke, I felt how I too have lived with just my eyes and nose above the water, waiting for that which mostly does not come. I opened the sunroof, suggested it allowed his tail more room, and put on Sgt. Pepper's, as everyone loves the Beatles. And we bobbed our heads, sang with a little help from my friends. Then, during a day in the life, he closed his eyes, as if he'd found a rock in the sun he had not laid on in a long time. Thank you for listening.
Good evening, and welcome to Opera Nights. I'm Daniel Sutton. I just finished singing Scarpia in Tosca with the Northern Lights Opera Festival, the first festival, incidentally, in North America that operated after the pandemic. Tonight I will be singing the great aria, Nemico della patria. In this aria, Carlo Gerard, a servant turned revolutionary, comes to the realization that he no longer believes in the revolution. I hope you enjoy it and have a good night.
Nemico della patria